My name is Moon Petrie, and I am looking for beta readers. I have had the privilege of finding some amazing beta readers through AuthorTube before for a different book, and I am hoping that I will have similarly good luck this time. So if you think there's some chance that you might like to try beta reading, or if you have beta read in the past and are wondering if what I have written would be any fun for you to beta read, here's what I got. This is my 2019 NaNo project. And I did not know when I was planning it that the NaNo theme and design for the year was going to be so steampunk. It just happened to work out that way. So what I wrote isn't really a steampunk book, but it is a reverse portal fantasy. So that is to say, someone from another world ends up in our world. So the steampunk setting is where the main character is from, but is not the primary setting of the book. Modern day America is where most of it takes place. It is only 65K, and I know that it is underwritten in places. So one of the main things that I would be looking for is for beta readers to tell me what they would want more of, where what aspects of it should be expanded on or deepened, and where they think that could be, a note to say, here's a good place where you could add some X. So that's one of the big things that I'm looking for. I'm also always open to character arc kind of feedback. It's not an area that I'm super confident about, and I feel like it takes some revision for me to get to a place where I'm totally happy with that. So that is what I'm looking for, is bigger picture stuff. Also, inconsistencies or, internal logic problems, or there not being enough justification for a decision that's made, things like that. So, yeah, bigger picture developmental edit type stuff is what I am looking for at this point with this manuscript. It is fast paced because it is short and kind of underwritten. And it is about a person who kills people. So if that's not your cup of tea, this is not the book for you. The other trigger warning I would include is that there is mention of sexual assault, an attempted sexual assault. And so if you don't want anything to do with that, you might not want to read this book. It is brief, it is not explicit, and justice is swift and brutal. So if you just don't like things like that to be unresolved or gratuitous, then you would not have a problem with this. The main character comes from a world where people have inherent gifts, and her gift is to kill without touching people. She has been homeless and is now in the employ of someone who makes use of her gift for his own ends, and she comes to learn that she's been misled about what she's been doing and why. And there's a romance. It's fairly late. It's not a super deep romance. That's not my favorite kind of arc. but it's fun. And the other thing that I think is really fun is sort of seeing our ordinary everyday world through the fresh eyes of someone from somewhere entirely different. If you think you might be interested, email me and I'll send you a little blurb, a little more clarity about what I'd be hoping for and how I would go through the process. No pressure. You can absolutely ask for more information and then not want to be a beta reader. That is totally fine. My email address is listed in the description. It is moonpetrie@gmail.com. So if you would like, please drop me a line. I would love to hear from you. Also, I always have my email and my Goodreads and NaNo information in the description. So if you don't want to be a beta reader, but you want to get in touch for some other reason, all of my information is always in the description. Until next time, leave me a comment telling me anything that you would like me to know about the beta reader process or what your experience has been like during that. Any videos that I should watch about it. I have been through it a few times, but I am always looking to refine my process and make it work better. So any information is always appreciated.